A very good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and thank you so much indeed for joining me here once again. Tim's a Pilot, twitch.tv live from the UK, and you're with Jetstream TV on YouTube. Just setting the flight up now. We are in the Airbus A318-100 CJ CFM. British Airways livery. Today's call sign is Speedbird 1802. Flying from Cork, Echo India Charlie Kilo, over to Bristol in England, Echo Golf Golf Delta. Relatively short flight today. We're on runway 34 at Cork, departing on a TISMI 1 Tango, and then arriving on a Badge 1 Bravo for the ILS of 09 into Bristol. Flight conditions today: we've got real time set, we've got real weather set. Beautiful here in the UK right now. Overcast at the moment in Southern Ireland, so as we depart the weather's not going to be great, but the arrival into Bristol should be lovely. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go flying. Thank you so much for your company. Sorry, just eating my breakfast and having a coffee on the flight deck here, so any unusual noises, you've been pre-warned. Apologies for the delay, guys and girls, but I've actually been away on a stag do this weekend, so there's not been any live streaming for about 4 or 5 days up until yesterday, so please bear with. We're back and we're getting some good content up for yous to enjoy. So there we are, Cork Echo India Charlie Kilo. Doesn't look too bad, it's quite overcast, but there is our Airbus A318 ready for departure shortly. Everybody's on board, we've taxied, we are on the runway at runway 16. Let's get into it. Last few checks before we go. Make sure we've got all the relevant lights on, etc. On. Landing lights are on, taxi lights are off. On. Seat belts on. No smoking on. Dome light is off. Okay, I think we're pretty much there. Let's just double check what we've got on the on the main panel, on the PFD. Okay, so initially we're climbing out to 10,000. We'll just make up an altitude today. I forgot to check the FMC. Saying that, we can just check the FMC now, can't we? Just to make sure there's no flight discontinuities or anything like that. 10,000 feet. We'll be climbing at 2,500, which is pretty standard. And the speed, sticking to 250, but I seem to remember that there's a bug on this aircraft and you actually have to manually do the throttle even though the auto throttle is selected. So let's see if that's been fixed in the latest update, as there was an update around about 2 or 3 days ago. Okay, that's all good. Let's check the FMC over very quickly. Cost index of 15 we'll go with, 1.5, and that's in. What have we got regarding cruise is 41,000 feet. That's not happening. We'll go with 310 today. We'll do 310. We'll overwrite that. There we go. That's good. So we check the flight plan. Discontinuity there. TISMA, that's our departure. Badger, that's our arrival. Oh, bear with, sorry guys, I'm not used to the Airbus. Give me a second. What do we do here? We hit clear, don't we? Make sure clear is displayed at the bottom of the FMC there, as you can see. Then we'll just hit that, bang. That all tallies in now. That's gone to, we'll insert that, that's fine. Yes, good. We'll just click down, make sure there's no other flight discontinuities here. Alright, that's all good. End of flight plan, excellent stuff. So there is our first waypoint. Everything is good. 310 set, FMC ready to go. Just check some external views. Nose cam. Quite dark, isn't it? Moody here in Cork. Left wing, right wing. Gear. Gear. Left wing, right wing. Flap set for takeoff. Nose cam. And FMC. Just going to modify that nose cam ever so slightly. I'm not really happy with that. Not be modified at all unless I zoom in on it. Oh no. Really like the way you've got that window in view. Oh, just ruined it. Have I just ruined it? Zoom in a bit on that. Does that do it? Maybe. Sorry guys, I do like to get these things right, you know. See where we are in relation to the captain's seat there. There we go. That's more the view we need really, but let's just zoom out on that a little bit. It's probably more like it. That'll do us. We'll just save that view off on 9. Bang, done. Back to that, back to the window view. Yeah, that's it. Lovely. Right, without further ado, 8 minutes into the stream. Thank you so much indeed for joining us here. Tim's Pilots at Cork, ready for departure. Twitch.tv, live from the UK, and Jetstream TV on YouTube. It's very moody, isn't it? Right, let's get up there. 10,000 initially set, ready for departure. 3, 2, 1, engines coming up now. That warning is just to say that the parking brake is on. Let's just let them engines spool up nicely, get the fuel flowing. And parking brake released. V1, rotate, so positive rate, gears coming up. As we climb away from Cork. Managing engine thrust now, 70% N1. Your flaps are up. Autopilot's going in. There's our right turn. Okay, Okay, vertical speed is set for 250 to 2,500 feet. Nice screenshot, that should do us for the thumbnail for the departure here out of Cork. Beautiful colours in the sky today. Patchwork of the rural countryside around Cork Airport. Very nice indeed. Very moody clouds. Let's get out and above them as soon as we can. Let's make sure we're climbing okay. 6,000 feet for 10, that's all good. We'll re-clear ourselves up to flight level 1210 for our departure, and 2,500 feet per minute. Managing the speed ourselves at the moment because there seems to be an issue with the speed, but again, look at that. Change that yet again. So if I mid-click this now, this should go with our speed that's managed here. See, and it's 319 knots, that'll do us. Still keep the thrusts up for now, as we are 10 points. Right, so something's going on wrong with the first waypoint there straight away. It's not tracking where we need to be. Same old problem. Let's go down to the FMC. Let's go with let's just head direct out to Tisma. So how do you do this on, we go direct, don't we? So we'll hit direct. We just go direct Badger. Not no other choice really. Insert that. Done. Should get a turn now. Yeah, there we go. Finally doing what it's supposed to do as we bank out left over the Irish Sea, the Atlantic Ocean should I say. The sea looks quite choppy down there today. There's quite a lot of waves on the surface, as you can see. Get them lights off as well. Landing lights can cut it off. Taxi lights off. That's more like it. Rather lovely patterns and shapes that the reflection of the where the cloud is over the mainland there. So the greenery where the sun's breaking through the clouds, very nice. They need to sort the repeating textures out on the sea there because it just looks too uniform. But yeah, yesterday I was doing a landing challenge and there was some absolutely beautiful patterns to the sea. It just looks so realistic. Anyway, heading out now over the Atlantic Ocean and the Irish Sea. Let's just get the map up. There we are, tracking east now toward Bristol. Not very far at all today on the flight. That's it's around about 200 nautical miles from where we are right now, so we'll get up into the cruise as quick as we can and look at managing our descent down to Bristol. Change that to 310. Flight level 310, scene set and running. So 135 nautical miles inbound now to Badger, which is our arrival. We are on a Badger 1 Bravo into the ILS at Bristol for 09. All good. Not many more waypoints on this flight today, guys, because it is quite a short one, but it should be a lovely arrival into Bristol. We've got 35 knot wind coming from right to left at 152. Ground speed 430 miles per hour, so making good progress here as we climb through 18,000 feet. Currently doing 340 knots. Not getting any speed restriction warnings as we're above 10,000, so that's all good. Climbing up to flight level 310. Everything is looking great for the departure. And the south eastern coast of Southern Ireland there off to the left hand side. And there is our view off the nose cam. Just tilt that to the right ever so slightly. We could do just have a look at what that where the sun is and the reflection on the sea. Very nice. Again, you just look at the repetitive textures there to the bottom of the screen. They need to work on that. It's been released for way long enough. Sorry guys, going back to the breakfast, still not finished it, so just having breakfast here as we're in the climb. Trying to stay healthy with low-fat Greek yogurt. We've got chopped green Peruvian grapes, chopped strawberries and blueberries with some sunflower seeds. Very tasty it is as well. With a nice strong Colombian coffee with milk and honey. Lovely. We'll come back to that intermittently during the flight. Just passing through some cloud layers here now as we leave that bad weather behind. Looking very clear. Lovely skies. Should make for a very nice arrival into Bristol. I'm currently in Liverpool. It's the sun is cracking the flags. Very nice day. Warm, lovely early summer's day here in the UK. And the moon that you can see on the top left there, where the sun is positioned in the sky. It's just capturing the top edge of the moon. Climbing up through these levels here now, just a little bit of mist and cloud, nothing to worry about. We're not feeling any bumps at all here in the cockpit, so everything's okay for the passengers. Oh, we didn't release the passengers, did we? It might be an idea. Do you not think? I do. There you go, you can walk around the cabin, go to the toilet, do what you like. That makes for a rather lovely shot, doesn't it, there, flying towards the moon. Beautiful. We'll have a screenshot there. Why not? Why not indeed? In fact, that's even better. Sorry guys, just trying to get a nice angle on this. Another screenshot, that should do us. Lovely. Yeah, in the cruise now at 310. 260 knots. Heading direct Badger now, 90 nautical miles inbound. Current time is 10:22 local time. That crosswind coming from right to left now, but more on the tail, pushing towards the nose at 27 knots at 202. So everything's still looking good here in the cockpit. Readjust that view again. I'm just not happy with it. Just not happy with it. Better. Save that off. View 9. Nice, that'll do. Well, not really much to see here, guys, on today's flight. Just flying over the ocean towards the UK mainland, but very lovely scattered clouds, very smooth flight today. Just tend to bob up and down slightly, this aircraft, when we're in the cruise, rather than just staying steady. Rather a nice shot as well, isn't it? So you'll just bounce up ever so slightly every now and then. Another screenshot, why not? Does no harm for YouTube, does it? And there is the UK mainland coming up now, as we'll be heading in over Pembrokeshire in South Wales and across past Swansea and Cardiff, and then out across the Bristol Channel for our arrival into Bristol. Let's just check the map, see how we're doing range wise. There we go, around about halfway now, so we're going to have to start looking at the descent here. That's 100 nautical miles roughly into Bristol, so we'll get the descent on the go now, and we'll slow the aircraft ever so slightly as we can just make out the Pembrokeshire coastline in South Wales there off the nose of the aircraft. Let's get this descent managed. Okay, we'll bring it down to 10,000 and manage it from there on in. That's all good. Let's see if there's any restrictions on the FMC, if there's anything that's obvious. Flight level 180 by Fanfare. Okay, we'll go with that. How far away is that? 62 nautical miles to Badger. And 15 nautical miles to Badger, so we've got around about 75 nautical miles to bring it down to flight level 180, so that'll be a nice gentle descent, that's fine. So we'll go 180 by FAJ, set and running, and then we'll bring the VS speed down to nice gentle descent of around about 2,000 feet per minute. Should do the job, I would say. Yeah, nose of the aircraft should be dipping now. We should see that altitude winding off, which we are doing. We'll just bring the throttles back now to the midway point. Let's just see if we can brighten that PFD slightly. Yeah, 100, 100, that's much better. There we go. That's making it a lot easier to see. And there is the southern coast of Wales, ladies and gentlemen, as we are descending gently now down towards Bristol. So 18,000 feet by FAJ, we'll just keep our eye on that. That was around about 75 nautical miles away, probably around about 65 now, so we'll keep our eye on that. So this is the Pembrokeshire coast. There is Badgey and Fanfay, that's where we need to be at 18,000 feet. So that's Swansea, no, it's Pembrey Airport, that one, and then we've got Swansea here, Echo Golf Fox Hotel, which will be off to our right hand side. So we'll just check out and point out that that bay at Swansea on passing Badgey, which we are reaching rather rapido. Let's just check the speed on the FMC, so we need to be at the right altitude on the way in. But lovely little islands off the coast of Pembrokeshire there, nice and clear, lovely weather today. Speed, make sure that's not doing anything. Flight director AP auto throttle is on. Just bring that down to 250. Set and running, and it's ignoring me for some reason. I've no idea why. We'll get it to 250, or we'll just do it with we'll just do it with manual control on the speed. 249 will do us nicely. Still descending, 36 nautical miles inbound Badger now, with a 14 knot wind coming from right to left. Ground speed 374 miles per hour and reducing as we're in the descent, and now reaching 16,000 feet just before Fanfay. 18, why is it 16,000? I said 18,000, didn't I? Why are we still descending? That shouldn't be doing that, should it? Bear with, guys. That shouldn't still be descending. Is it still descending? Yes, it is. Don't know why. Right, well, what we'll do is we'll take it down to 15,000 and we'll keep it there if we can. On a very gentle descent, because it's not necessary to do anything else. In fact, we'll just leave that at 0 for now, and then hopefully we should stop descending. See, there's just a couple of little bugs with the aircraft that is a bit annoying, to be honest with you. Right, so now that is set to 0. Let's see if we've stopped descending. Why is it still descending? It doesn't add up. Doesn't add up at all. Sorry guys, just little issues like this with some of the aircraft. It's very annoying. I'm just going to disconnect the autopilot. Reconnect to the autopilot. See if that solves the issue. We'll just right click that. Oh, what happened there? So we'll do 15,000 feet. So where's next after the next waypoint? Let's just check the FMC, make sure we're okay here. Okay, at the Bristol VOR we need to be at 3,000 feet, so we'll just do a managed descent down to 3, it's fine because we're really not that far away at all. We'll go 3,000 feet. That's set. ILS 09 is on the PFD, that's all good. Descending through 12,000 feet now for 3,000 on the arrival into Bristol. Just go back to my breakfast, guys. Lovely views here. Very nice day in southern Wales. Wonderful views off the right wing. I believe that's worthy of a screenshot as well. Very nice. Another screenshot. You may notice a slight pause whenever I screenshot it in game. It will put a little bit of lag on the video, so just so you're aware why it's pausing as I'm hitting the screenshot button on the way in. There is Swansea off to the right hand side very shortly. We're just on reaching Badger now, I think. Yeah, Badger is coming up now. And fanfare, we do have some aircraft in the vicinity heading in our location and in our direction, so we'll keep our eye on them. They're probably way higher than we are, but currently about 100 nautical miles away from Bristol now as we descend to 3,000 feet. Just passing Swansea on the right hand side very shortly. Let's just see if we can see that aircraft anywhere directly ahead of us. Nothing to worry about there. Let's just check where we are regarding the altitude. 8,000 feet and descending very gently. That's on a managed descent, so we've got 3,000 set and running. That should reflect that. Engine select altitude, adjust select altitude 3000, X interact. Should get us right. We are descending to 3,000 still, as far as I'm aware. We shouldn't have any issue. 7,000 feet. We'll just keep our eye on that to make sure we don't pass 3,000. Should we change that to 6? See what the aircraft does. Yeah, let's do that. We'll click that. That nose has gone down an awful lot there, hasn't it? Let's make sure we capture 6 and don't go any further. No, we're descending through 6,000. Something really weird going on with the autopilot here. It's just descending and descending and descending, isn't it? Managed altitude mode for 6,000. That should bring us back up. Is it doing that? Just increase the throttle. There's our right turn at Badgers. We're still descending to 3,000. That is just bizarre. It's just going to keep bringing us down and down and down, isn't it? Just take that to 4,000. We'll hit manage speed again, see if that does anything. Try and bring the nose of the aircraft up here. I need the aircraft to climb slightly. Let's just see what that does. Sorry guys, just trying to get this aircraft configured. It's still descending. Why is it descending if I've not asked it to? It's very low, very very low indeed. Why is that descending? I'm telling it to climb. I'm telling it to climb. Why is it not climbing? Why is it not climbing, guys? Oh, now it is. It's thinking about it slowly.
Terrain.
See, too low.
Too low. Terrain.
Autopilot's coming out.
Too low. Terrain. Too low. Terrain. Sink rate. Too low.
500.
Okay.
Too low. Terrain.
Issue diverted. We're just going to manually hand fly the aircraft now. We'll put the autopilot back in, we'll go again and we'll manage it from there. But yeah, little bugs and problems like that, really really very annoying on this aircraft. Look at that, you can even see the shadow of the aircraft below the left engine there. That was very very low. That was a good job I was on point there and checking on what was going on. Let's give it some welly, get down to Bristol guys. Now we've got some altitude, we're giving it some thrust. Let's see if we can get the aircraft to do what it's supposed to do in the first place. Get the autopilot back in. Flying back on track, climbing now. 4,000 feet we need. There we go, it's dropping, it's figured out we're above 4,000. It's descending ever so slightly, so it's doing what it needs to do. We'll just bring that throttle back again now. And it looks like it's staying at 4,000 feet there. Hopefully we're not going to exceed. We do have some high ground around here in South Wales, so we need to be very wary of this. But if we can keep that at 4,000 and it's levelled off, the aircraft is behaving itself finally. It was very touch and go before, wasn't it? Yeah, as long as we stay at 4,000 we should be okay. Beautiful views here over South Wales. Just have to keep our eye on the altitude, make sure we're not descending unnecessarily. The screenshot there needs to be done. Let's check the altitude. 4,000 feet maintaining, that's good. Heading direct Bravo Charlie November at 20.1 nautical miles away. Current local time 10:32 in the morning. We have a headwind of 33 knots at 104. Ground speed 232 miles per hour. So slowing down nicely now. We're at 250 below 10,000. Maintaining 4,000 feet, heading direct Bristol. Everything is okay at the moment. We do have some high ground here, but we're okay at 4,000. There's no issues on the terrain as there was before. Makes for rather exciting viewing with what happened before and the problems that we had with the autopilot, but it seems to have fixed itself. Some nice views off the right hand wing of the aircraft now as we come over these mountains and down across this valley. Just going to shut up for a couple of minutes. We'll have some ASMR off the right wing. 41 minutes into the stream. Thank you once again for joining us here at Jetstream TV. Tim's a pilot at twitch.tv live. Wonderful views off the left hand side of the aircraft here as we're descending over South Wales now, ladies and gentlemen. About to depart out over the Bristol Channel for the arrival into Bristol, ILS runway 09. You're on board British Airways Speedbird 1802 descending to Bristol now. We're in an Airbus A318-100. There's the Bristol Channel off to the right hand side there. Another screenshot. Lovely views today, guys, lovely. Very nice indeed. 44 minutes into the stream. There's our arrival. About to make a right hand turn at Bravo Charlie November, then to Pegsa as we head south east down over the Bristol Channel, and just on reaching the mainland of the UK we'll be making a right turn, then back out over the coast with a left turn down for finals to ILS runway 09 at Bristol. Not far away at all now, guys. 35 nautical miles away at Pegsa, so yeah, we are not far at all. Just going to go back to the breakfast, guys, for now. I'll just let you enjoy the views off the nose of the aircraft from the captain's view. There's our right turn at Bravo Charlie November, heading direct Pegsa now, and then out over the Bristol Channel. Let's give ourselves a little bit more throttle on the way in. Well be Cardiff beneath us there, or the outskirts of Cardiff anyway. Detail is absolutely phenomenal on this game, isn't it? Just look at the intricacy of the farm fields down there, the little woodlands, the main roads, the A roads, the highways, the little towns and villages, and all of the detail. It's absolutely phenomenal. It looks so realistic. They've done such a good job on this sim, Asobo. They really have. Incredible. Look at the motorway down there. Industrial estates. As we come out over the coast to the Bristol Channel now. There's our view as we head towards the mainland. Descend the aircraft now, slow the aircraft, bringing the throttles back. Send the aircraft to 3,000 feet. Going to bring it down to 2,000 actually. I should dip the nose of the aircraft ever so slightly. In fact, we'll make it 3,000. Let's not do anything stupid. Well, there you can see on the PFD, guys, is our arrival route. We're making a right hand turn very shortly as we descend through 3,000 feet now down to 2,000. Let's keep an eye on this. Bringing the throttles right back now, slowing the aircraft. I don't know where this is taking us, but we should have took a left-hand turn back there. It's taking us round the world. We'll just keep our eye on this because it's not doing as the autopilot's supposed to be doing. I think we might have to go manual with this, guys. Bear with me. It's taking us right out to the taking us over to the airport at the minute, which isn't right, and we're too low. So at this moment in time, guys, autopilot's coming out. I have control, and we'll take it back round for another visual approach because the airport is just off to our right hand side there. We're not configured for landing yet. Another bug with the, you can just see the airfield off to the right hand side. Nothing's on the approach, so we'll just do it. Oh, see, it's bringing the gear down, and it's repositioning the aircraft.
1,000.
No, why has it done that? No, I've not asked it to do that, guys. Look, I'm struggling with it. Get the flaps in, let's get the flaps in. Wow, that's ridiculous. It's just took over and I can't do anything. That's ridiculous. Never known anything like it in my life.
500.
That's ridiculous. I'm not even doing it.
400.
I'm not flying the aircraft at all. I'm not flying the aircraft. Now I'm flying the aircraft. See, it's trying to reposition the aircraft. That's outrageous. Look, I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. Just ask for the gear to come up. Nothing. See the flaps coming up automatically there, the gear needs to come up. See, gear's coming back up. Right, I now have control again. What is going on with that? So sorry guys, bear with me, there's serious problems with this. That is weird. Really weird. Why is it trying to like take over? What's happening? Let me just see, I've got full control now. 53 minutes into the stream guys, this is the weirdest thing ever. It's probably down to the latest update, as I keep saying. Hopefully we can get a good return back to Bristol. Need to keep my eye on where the airport is here. Let's get ourselves configured for landing. There's the airfield. We'll take that straight down here now. We'll get configured for landing and we'll bring it back across that forest for a landing onto 09, all manually flown. Hopefully the autopilot won't kick in like it just did do, but that was absolutely ridiculous. There's serious problems with the autopilot on this aircraft since the latest update. That's 2 disasters averted on an hour-long flight. A sole boat really need to sort this out. I'm telling you, absolutely ridiculous. Right, now we'll look at getting the flaps in. Let's get this configured manually now. Right, let's get them flaps in. Slowing us down. Oh, sorry guys. Sorry about that, press the wrong button. Let's get that gear down. Right, now hopefully as we're controlling the aircraft manually we should have some kind of control over this. Right, there is the airfield. Get the flaps down fully configured for landing. Cabin crew, seats for landing please, seats for landing. I have control, autopilot is off. A little bit high at the moment, but nothing can be done as I've rescued the aircraft twice on this flight. 2,500 feet checked. Beautiful day descending over Bristol now.
2,000.
It's going to give us some speed brakes here just to assist and slow us down. your lights as we get a bit closer. No visuals at the moment. All is good, clear on the arrival. Get rid of them speed brakes now. Check that they're gone. Yep, that's fine. All configured for landing.
Five hundred
checked.
400.
400. Continue. Decision is to land.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Retard.
And there we are on the ground at Bristol, ladies and gentlemen. Two disasters avoided here today. Actually very, very fortunate indeed. Right, we're going to try and vacate to the right now if we can. Not letting us turn the aircraft. There we are. See, with that windsock on the left hand side, we had a direct headwind then on arrival. We're just going to swing it off on this taxiway to the left. And we'll just park it over there to the right hand side, and if this bus wants to get in my way, it's tough titty, I'm coming through. Oh, that was close. That was close. Guys and girls, we'll just park it behind this Piper. And the parking brake is on. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much indeed for flying Jetstream TV, and welcome to Bristol. 2 emergencies averted, lives saved, and what another wonderful stream and a lovely flight. Just a shame that the autopilot let us down, but 2 critical emergencies, almost disasters, saved by basic pilot skill. Thank you so much indeed for watching. We are at the hour mark. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Peace.